us, SQL AI Developer Associate. Okay, please welcome with me Jide and Ollie. They will be taking you today. Yeah, as always. Okay, you have the floor today.
All right, thank you so much for that. Thank you,
You're
Mr. Elijah.
welcome.
Thank you for celebrating ourselves. So you are not only clapping for us, you're also clapping for everyone on the course. So thank you so much. So Professor Ollie, please, you can help us with your screen and then let us get started. All right. So there are things we've done.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yes. So we have done a couple of things, and then I think where we stopped is CT. Yes, so we'll pick up from here, which is, I believe that this session is being recorded.
Let's confirm. Sorry about that. Recording. Yes, it's being recorded.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
we stopped here last week.
Okay, so we'll just proceed to the next, since we've done this, right?
Yes, so window functions.
Now we have what we call window functions. Just like we have, when we say functions, are just say formulas. Excuse me. Those are some of the formulas we are used to in Excel. There are, for instance, sum, like you want to sum a column, or you want to count, excuse me, or you want to look for maximum or minimum. Just so that you don't say, oh, what is function? So, but within the environment of the tool we are looking at, you'll see that at the top we have Windows function. And then what they do, perform calculation across rows related to current row without collapsing result set like grouping. When we talk about group by is to shrink, is to reduce. It's not that it's reducing though, it's aggregating, it's going to, like, instead of listing one by one, row by row, it's going to shrink all the rows. I'm just using layman language, kind of relatable language. So, but when we talk about ranking rows, rank, dense, and then all of this, I wouldn't read through the slide, but just so that you know that they are referred to as Windows function, which performs calculation across related row without collapsing, right? So ranking functions like row number is always unique. So I'm trying to say that ranking number, or we have what we call ranking functions, right? And then one of it is row number, which is always unique. Then rank allows ties. There's also what we call dense rank, which has no gaps. And then we have offset functions like lag and the lead, which access previous or next row without self-join. In SQL, we have what we call join. Join is like connecting this table to another table. It's like relating this table to another table. It's like relationship in Power BI. When there is this table A and then there is table B and you need to relate them. So when you need something from, let's say table A needs something from table B. So how do you do that in SQL? You have to use what we call join. So there are different types of join though, but this one that they talk about here is what we call subjoin, when you join something to yourself. Then we have aggregate window function, which enable running totals or moving averages with row between frame. Then we have what we call overcluster. There's what we call partition by defined groups. There's also order by. So when you say you order by, it's like you want to define the sequence, right? That's what That means only if there is this function that I shared with us.
Okay.
When I say function, I mean script, sorry. That I shared with us
Okay.
for
Hold on, please.
for the Windows function, yes. So everyone, that's how we're going to be alternating so that it can make sense with it. And you would see under the
Don't we go done?
window function, complete across or without collapsing. So select full
This one,
balance
yeah.
sentence.
This one,
Yes,
this one.
from select full name to
Yeah.
from
Okay.
DB customer.
Okay.
All right. So everyone, we've created something that we're running this against, so that if we do something that is not clear to you, you can always say, "Oh, this is not clear." But before we run this code, we have just spoken about it on the slide, and I just saw that somebody just joined. So, Olive, please, if you can go back so that the person would understand before
Okay.
we execute this code
Okay.
to that slide. So, these are different windows or window functions. So they have what they do. In short, if you look at the text below each of them, that tells you what they do, right? So that when we execute, this class may not be like a full or a very detailed class, but we are trying to ensure that we touch on DP800 and then talk about some things in Excel, of course, and I mean in exam and of course in reality. So we can then go back to where the code is. So you can go back to the SSNS.
Okay.
All right, so now for some people, this shouldn't be new to you at all because at least we've been doing this for 4 weeks now. So what the first row 22 is saying is that I want to select full name and I also select balance. Now, meaning that you need to go and bring full name and then bring balance, then the row number over. I mentioned before we execute this so that in case it's still not clear to someone, I hope I can remember exactly what I said, but I said we have what we call ranking functions like row number, which is always unique. All right. So in case you didn't see anything in that, say, oh, why is it empty? We also have rank, which allows ties. Then we also have what we call dense rank, which has no gap. We have what we call offset functions. We have, for example, we have what we call lag. We have lag access previous, lead next row without step join. So lag lead. Then we have aggregate window functions, which, I mean, when we say aggregate functions, something that they can give us scalar result or output. When we say scalar, if I say it means sum this particular column, it will give me the total. It will give me like a total, like one result, one number. Don't mind me, I'm trying to ensure that I say it in a way that you understand. Then we also have what we call over clause, right? Part of the over clause is partitioned by. When we say partition it by, which defines the group. So there is also what we call order by. So when we say order, it's about arrangement kind of thing, the sequence which something should go, ascending, descending, or that kind of thing. So if you then look at row 22, it's saying select this and that, then row number, then order by. That means let me sort it, arrange it. So that's the meaning of order by. Like that's you are seeing DESC, that's descending. How should I arrange it? So when I arrange it in descending order, what should I call what I'm bringing back? RNK. Then sum, that is aggregate. It's going to sum the total. I mean, over what? Over is something that I've mentioned, like a partition kind of thing. And then order it by customer ID. Then rows between unbounded, preceding, and current row. You see this as what? As running total. So you can select row 22 to 26 and let us execute it.
I'm changing the
Oh,
database
okay.
so that we
To
don't
DP,
run into.
yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Sorry, I thought I clicked on it. Okay.
All right. So I'm sure that if anything that you're seeing is not clear to you, please, you're free to ask. Okay, so you can see if you go through row 22 to 26 again, if you read it line by line, the first line says, bring back to me full name and balance. When you bring back the full name and balance, you should, there's what we then call row number, which I've already explained what it does, right? Remember, we talk about partition. The point is that I might not be as detailed as I should be in terms of the SQL is not like Excel or Power BI. So you give it more time than others ones. So if you read through this line from 22 to 26, you would understand in a way why we have like 4 columns coming back. When we say we should only bring 2, well, 4 is coming back. So when we talk about rank, right, there is what we call ranking. We have spoken about it in the slide, right? So this is recorded, so when we also rewatch this, it will make sense to us in a way. So please let us go to, and if you have questions as we go. So there are predefined functions. All these things that we are running, they have been programmed to do something. So it's not that we are the one doing it. All we need to know, all of us, is that, okay, in order to know, for instance, if this is the first time somebody is saying select, they wouldn't know what it means. But it's a keyword that has been programmed to retrieve something. So each of these things that you see in here, they have been predefined. So it's not that we are the one, oh, how do you know? What does it do? So in terms of what it does, that is where you have to learn, oh, what does select do? What is the meaning of over? What is the meaning of order by? What is the meaning of DES? What is the meaning of AS? So when you understand all of that, so when you put them together, you will then have a proper understanding of how it works. So,
Today,
yes, please.
what can we put as a comment for this code?
Window function compute across row without collapsing, so it's fine.
Window
functions.
Okay. Sorry, window functions. Okay. Just that?
That would be like the total. No, window functions compute across rows.
Compute across
rows without collapsing. Without collapsing them.
Without collapse.
Okay. So that is for everything. But if you want to put comment, you can put another comment after after select full name and balance.
Okay.
The comment you can put there, you can say RNK, which is about position by balance and IS first.
Position by balance.
Yes. Talking about the column, which is called balance. So position by
Yes,
balance,
sorry,
comma,
yes.
highest first. Meaning
Position
that
by
we are trying to
balance.
say order by descending order.
Okay.
Hope you understand what I mean.
Yes.
Then
Descending order.
after that, after row number over order by balance, descending as something, put another comment. Running total. So running total, you can then say, I mean, you can put column dot dot cumulative balance order by customer ID. You get
Cumulative, sorry,
cumulative
for the
balance
spelling. Cumulative balance.
ordered by customer ID.
Order. Sorry. Order
Ordered by
by.
no ordered by just to
Oh, ordered by. Okay, the
type it
sentence.
as
Okay.
English.
Yes. Okay.
Ordered by.
Ordered by customer ID. Okay.
So that I mean it can be readable to. So that is what all that means. Yes. So that when at least does it make sense in a way that way?
Yes, it makes sense. Let me put it in the. Do we have Q&A? Yeah, let me
No,
put
we
it in
can
the
use the
Q&A.
chat. Is the chat not working?
I'm not sure. I know
It's working.
Q&A was
You
provided
can
for
check.
questions. Can you guys access the chat?
Yeah, it's working now.
Oh, it's working.
So
Okay.
that's why they created this new one.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay, so I have that in the chat. Okay, can you view what I posted?
I can see a notification. I can see a pop-up. I mean something like a red something for me.
Okay. So query with the
But it comes like
comments.
image, right? For me, it shows, it appears like image.
And an image. Okay, why is that?
Or am I the only one?
Yeah, it's coming as an image.
It's an image.
Let's see. Let me try it again. Okay, I don't know why. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
No, not to worry. I think the way you copy, but everyone you can see, because they will need it, right? So what can we do? Click in the before you send it.
Is everybody in the chat? Is everybody in the
before you send it? Click in that chat in the among the text.
Yes.
Put your cursor there. Want to then do Control A. Do Control A.
Okay. Control A. Yes.
Then right click and copy it here. Right click and copy it.
Okay.
I don't know if you have copied them.
I've copied Control C. I've copied.
Okay.
So I shouldn't send out
Then
this one that I've just put, yeah?
Press delete.
Okay.
Press delete on your keyboard.
Not deleting.
It's not.
Let me.
Right.
Should I let me
You can
cut.
cut it. You can cut.
There's no deletes. Okay, then try pasting it again.
Yes.
It's still an
So
image.
when you paste, it's still an image.
I think so, yeah. It has this square around it.
No problems.
Let me try. Yeah, it's still an image for some reason. I don't know. And because of the comment, okay, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do.
Do you
Let me
want
try
to put
this.
it on the WhatsApp platform?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just try something. So I have it here, but just that this one has the comments. Let me paste it in.
So you want to paste it here?
Yeah, so I've pasted it here. So let me copy it from here and see whether it will make a difference. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's better.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So we can go back to the next slide.
Next slide. Okay.
So the next slide is about join and or JSON and XML processing in Transact SQL. Transact SQL is just the flavor of Microsoft. SQL is SQL, but just so in case you see T, that is what it means. But let me say something before I'll talk about each of these, but I need to say for practice, right? SQL Server 2022 and SSMS 2022 can do some things, but there are other things. There are other things that SQL Server 2025, which is the latest kind of, would need to do. What I'm trying to say is that if you are on the call and the SQL Server, and if it's standing like, it shouldn't be standing like that though. You already know that there is what we call Management Studio, which is the environment, right? Which is like the environment, and there's SQL Server, which is the engine. So for JSON or open JSON or JSON value or query modify, right? And some other XML functions, they can run conveniently on SQL Server 2022. But JSON contains, there's something that we call JSON contains. That one, 2022 cannot do that. It's 2025. But let me then come back and explain some things. JSON and XML processing, what does it do? It lets you work with semi-structured data directly. We have what we call structured data. We have what we call unstructured data, and we also have what we call semi-structured data. Structured data are the things that are common. When I say things that are common, that's not the definition. My point is structured data is very common. Now, structured data is like something that is on columns and rows, right? There is a partition, there is the structure. This goes here, there is a cell, there is a table, there is a range, there is column. So there is a structure around that. But we have unstructured data. Unstructured data like somebody is posting on YouTube, somebody is tweeting on Twitter, somebody is doing video on Instagram or posting something. Some people are writing comment impression. Those are not structured. They are unstructured, right? Then we also have semi-structured. For instance, email, right? Because there is address to addressee address. I mean, to from subject body. So it's a kind of semi-structure. Anyways, we are not trying to say that JSON and XML processing let you work with semi-structured data directly in T-SQL. So for JSON part, convert result set to JSON. I'm trying to say what I think you can see it though, because we already put it there. But just for emphasis sake, or maybe for clarification sake, in case you're like, okay, what exactly am I saying? Exactly what you're saying on this. There is on the left JSON function, and there is to your right XML functions, right? And what exactly do they do? The best way to learn is that's why this slide was kind of designed this way, so that when you understand what each of these does, when you are then running the code, you then understand when you see the outcome of what they do. This one will convert results to set. And this other one will shred JSON array and object into rows, right? Because it's not really structured. So this guy would work with semi-structure and then trying to align it so that you are able to query properly or use it. JSON query will do what? It will extract object or array subdocument, right? And so each of these, they have what they do. That's all that we are trying to say. So you can see that for this last one, JSON contains, I said that 2022 would not, we cannot deliver it. It is 2025 SQL that can, that is where you will see this function. That's what I'm trying to say. So there is a code for this. Don't be confused. What we've been doing so far is from day one, we've been following through this slide, and for every slide, there seems to be a code for practice so that you can see what some of the things you've seen on the slide, what they do, right? I can assure you that if after every session, right, if you watch those videos and this code has been shared with us and you begin to even put the code line by line, you would understand what they mean. That is how simplified this is. Now, we are through with the Windows function. We are on the next one. So you can help us. Okay. Now, if we look at this, the comment you want to put on the Olive, can I go ahead?
Yes, you can go ahead, please.
So the comment you want to put, you can just say a JSON document stored in a string variable. That's minus minus a JSON document stored in a string variable. That's for the first line. That's for that declare.
Yes. Okay. Or you want me to put it under?
No, it's fine. Because
fine.
we'll put another one before the select.
Yes. Okay.
Should I go ahead?
Yes, please.
All right. Minus minus JSON value. You can type it the way it is, and JSON underscore value. That's how it is. JSON value is let's just say is equal to scalar. In short, I think I should just say JSON value equals scalar. You can put comma. JSON query equals array object, comma, and
JSON query
equals array slash object. Array like range.
Yeah, array slash
object. Then you can put comma. Then it's JSON. That's ISJSON equals. Is it valid? Is it valid JSON? I hope you understand.
Yes.
That is to say, is it JSON? You know what? You know what I mean? No, you can just say no. You can say, is this valid JSON? That is what is JSON is doing. Hope you understand. You've done it too. I'm just asking. I hope you understand. Shall I go again?
Say that again, Jude, sorry.
Okay. From the start, because I think you omitted something. From the start.
Okay.
JSON underscore value equals scalar. Before
the
JSON
I missed
query.
that. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
So JSON underscore value
equals to scalar. I thought you wanted to write later. That's why I didn't talk about it.
Okay, sorry. I know okay, equals to scalar. Yeah.
Yeah, that is what is going to give us. You get.
Yes.
Then
so a comma.
JSON underscore query equals array slash object.
Okay, underscore
then
query.
Then you now put comma. Then is JSON. What does it do? You don't need to write what does it do. Is it JSON? Do you understand what you know what I mean now?
Yes.
Like is null. Is it null? You get. So is JSON.
Yes.
What will it do? Is equal to is it valid JSON? You get.
Is it valid JSON? Yes.
Okay. So the comment is just to help everyone to understand what each of that would do. Do I need one more comment? Okay, the last one, meaning that the last select key value. You can put comment for that. Shall I proceed?
Just hold on. Let me enter. Please hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay.
You know that
So
that's row 35. It has select. We already know that one. But
yes.
OpenJSON is what I want to, so
Okay,
that people would
yes.
understand. So OpenJSON shred, it will shrink something. OpenJSON shred the tags,
Shreds the
array,
tags. Am I correct?
TAGS, tags,
Yes.
array into one row per element.
Array
Open
into
JSON shreds the tags array into one row per element.
okay.
Yeah, that is what these people do. Well, what do we call them? These functions. Yes.
Okay, I'm copying.
Yes.
Okay.
You want to
Permission to
paste
run?
for?
Second?
Yes, you can. I thought you want to paste it.
Yes. Let me go and paste first. Oh. So let me paste it here first so that I can then put it in the chat.
Okay.
Oh, this one even came with color and all. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. So let me go to the chat. Paste.
All right.
That should be fine. Okay, I've pasted in the chat,
All right.
everyone. Okay, so let's come back here.
Yes, you can select and then execute.
Okay.
Awesome.
Hey, the results right there.
Yeah, that's the result. So in case someone is, I'll copy, don't worry, go and read the slide again. So something we shred, shred like shrink. All right. A JSON document stored in a string variable. The first that the row 31 is saying, help me declare at J, right?
Yeah.
Variable character, return the maximum, then this, that. So the reason why you're seeing what you're saying, just know that so that when you are when you want to take the exam, if there are questions around these things too, the comment would help you to understand, to also choose the right answer. But remember that this takes some practice, right? So let us we can move to the next. So some of these things are built-in functions. Remember that we have talked about Windows functions, right? So we are talking about JSON now and XML. So they are processing in T-SQL kind of structure. So Olive, if you're ready for us, we can go to the slide.
Okay, back to the slides.
Yes.
Okay.
So everyone, if you see JSON, okay, just a moment.
Okay.
Yes, you're fine in the browser. You can click, no, you can go back to the browser.
Okay.
So that this can help someone. You can click a new tab on your browser and then say, just say, show me sample of JSON file. A sample of JSON. It's already suggesting you can pick it.
Okay.
A sample of JSON file. So you can click on any of the image, it will show. You can show more. Show more is fine. I see this show more.
Okay.
So everyone, so this is so JSON has no, like, it's a semi-structured kind of thing. So we are now trying to say that we can use any data that is non-structured. So JSON is also a data source. So if you are going to be, so we are now saying that SQL can also be used to process JSON and XML. Exactly. That's what we are trying to say. So, but look at this. If I say sample of Excel, you will see that that will come in table and rows. I mean, in columns and rows. It's going to be like a structure. But this guy is not a structured. So it has is not arranged the way you want it or the normal way you know. So thank you. You can go back to the slide.
Okay. Okay. So next slide.
So this next slide, it is SQL Server 2025 is what we can use for this. So rejects and fusing matching. So there's what we call matching anyway. So regular expression, that is the meaning of. So in case you see regex, right? Regular expression, that is what it means. And in case you see, so if you see a code that they wrote like that, REGEXP, right? That is what it means. So, of course, what does it do? You can see filter rows matching a pattern. It replace complex like chain. Replace pattern-based string replacement with capture group. Each of these, anyways, they have what they do, right? But this, I didn't prepare. Okay, there's a sample though. Combined with threshold where edit distance similarity greater than yes. But personally, because I'm not using 2025, I'm not using SQL 25, I'm using SQL 2022. So I've not used this personally before on 2025. I mean, because I don't even have 2025. So I don't want to try anything on the database already building so that it doesn't come out and say you cannot see it. So it is just so that you would understand what this does, right? So you can just read this that we put together. But if we update to 2025, I could generate a code later, maybe for next week. Possibly I'm trying to actually, there's another laptop, so I want to put 2025 on it so that I can then, try to see how code is going to run. So I would move to the next slide. Everything that I want to say is already on that one. A common pattern, clean data with regex, match with fuzzy, all of that. So there is also you already have the definition for each of that. So we can move to the next slide. Now, graph query and error handling. I can say this. I remember in one of my classes in one of the, what do you call it, postgraduates, and we needed to do something around graph. And there's what we call relational database and no SQL. So SQL and no SQL. Or relational database or no and no relational database. So graph is one of those. So that's why you're seeing notes. You can see graph, queries, match. There's what we call try casting in SQL. There's what we call cast. There's what we call try cast. But this one is try, catch, error handling. There's a query for this. But just so we'll look at this first. We have what we call nodes. So nodes table store entity, edge table store relationship, right? So there's what we call nodes. We have what we call edge. So there's what we call match clause, where match. Shortest, all these are, these are things we can use. They are queries. They are not queries. They are things we use to query. All right. So what exactly do I want to talk about here? Graph queries use nodes. That's what I'm trying to say. Graph queries use node and edge table with the match clause for pattern-based traversals. we have shortest path, which find the shortest route between nodes with variable length traversal. We also have what we call try catch, which provides structured error handling. There's also what we call throw, which will erase or create custom error. And then we have Dactabot, which automatically roll back any error and simplify transaction cleanup. All these are grammars, but I just have to say it that way too. So there is a code. There's a script for this, Olive.
Yes, sir. Try catch.
Yes.
Scroll down a bit. Okay.
That's the last code, right?
That's the last one, yes.
Okay. So what will the comment be? The comment from the top, it can be wrap the work in try and catch with an explicit transaction. Let me see. Begin try, then begin train, do some work, insert the view customer phone and then input value for Margaret. Then deliberately raise an error to trigger the catch. Then throw 5,000 something. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm saying that in my mind. I didn't know that it's loud. I will say the comments, so I'm trying to read. So I don't know if it's going to make sense, but let's only once you write those comments first. Then now let's write it first. So from the top, and comment, that's wrap the work in try/catch with try in uppercase / catch.
Sorry for my spellings or typing fast.
No
Wrap the
problem.
work in try /
catch.
Okay. Yeah.
With an explicit transaction.
Explicit
transaction. That is for that one.
Okay.
So before insert, that's after begin try, begin train, begin try, begin try.
Okay, before insert.
After that one. Yes. Just put comment and say do the work or do some work.
Okay.
Because it's going to insert. You get, don't worry. Like I said, you can always change it. So you just say do some work. Then after the insert line,
yes,
put another comment. You can say, okay, just type first. We can edit it. Then, because it is combination of do some work and then, so then deliberately raise an error to trigger the catch. Then deliberately raise an error to trigger the catch.
Sorry, an error.
Then deliberately raise an error to trigger that catch function. You can write the catch in. Thank you so much. After that one, please come to end try. After end try.
Okay. Sorry. Hold on. End try.
After it, we want to, I want to put another comment. On any error, you can then put column. Roll back if a transaction is open. Then report it. On any error, you can put column. Roll back if a transaction is open.
If
comma,
transaction
is opened or is open, then comma, you can put comma, then report it. That's the meaning of if at trans can't greater than 0, then roll back. Then select error number as error number, error message as message, then end the catch. Let me know if you understand what I mean.
Yes, on any rollback if a transaction is open, then report it. Again, if Go back. Select. Yes.
Okay.
That's the report. Please let me confirm. Try, is there a semicolon after it?
The entry. Please go and look. Go and check.
Okay. Okay.
Because,
Hold on, please.
no, there is none.
Okay, there's none.
There is none.
Okay. Okay.
Because don't mind me, I know that it's going to stop it. It would end it there. So another, they will now begin the catch. So
Yes. So that's the complete whatever with the comment, so I can go and put it.
let me even ask others first. I hope you're not standing like magic. Wait, are we following? Are we fine? Even me, I'm laughing. Because the way I even say the comments, I'm laughing. Mr. Steven, are you following? Are you fine? Let me see.
They're quiet.
Yeah, I'm following.
His
I'm
mic
following,
is
but I'm not running it. I'll run it afterwards because I'm
no
trying to
problem. Let me
type
ask you, is the
concerning.
comment funny? Is the
No,
comment
no, it's
funny?
not funny. It's not funny
Okay.
because when I run it and I see the output, I'll make meaning out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So right.
Some work. Let me just copy that. Okay, let's come from here. I'm about to put it in the chat for you guys.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So we want to go to the exercise.
Next slide. Okay.
No, we want to run. We want to execute.
Oh, we haven't run yet. Sorry. But okay. So let's execute and catch.
Good. That's it.
Simulated failure 5001. Okay. Yeah.
So that's all the grammar. Because if you read it from we can scroll up a bit.
Okay.
Because that's why I say wrap it up, like wrap up, meaning that wrap the work in try and catch with an explicit transaction. So start try, that means begin try, and then begin the transaction. Do some work. What am I going to do? Insert into the database full name. Turn into the customer database full name, and the name is like what should be inside is Margaret. Then deliberately raise an error to trigger the catch. In case, then throw 5001 as a simulated failure, which is going to be 1. Then commit it, meaning that execute. Then try and then end the try, stop it. So on any error, in case, roll it back. If a transaction is open, then report it. You can then begin to catch if the trans count is greater than 0, roll back. Then select error number. You know that error number, we talked about Windows function the other time, as error number, and then error message as, can you imagine? Don't mind the messages coming from US because I already promised this people. Yes, that's coming. So that's what we are saying. So the message are simulated failure. So does it make more sense in a way?
Okay. Yes, kind of. Well, let the floor answer.
All right, so let's look at
yes, it does.
There's no break yet now.
Awesome.
It's going to be.
So let's look at the next slide. So
okay, next slide.
Yes, so this is talking about AI assisted database development, which I'm talking about, because what this is all about is the difference is, of course there are new things, but the difference between the old, let me not call it old, the previous version and the AI infused SQL is the introduction of the AI guy. So, so this one, for you to be able to use it explicitly, you will need to. What I'm trying to say is that introduction of AI assisted to the accelerated database development, right? It has to do with GitHub Copilot. So there's what we call GitHub Copilot, Fabric Copilot. So this is talking about Copilot now. The emphasis on Copilot because Copilot has been integrated into like everything. It's also been integrated into SQL. So these two amplifies SQL expertise. They don't replace it. That is, now you now have, when you're writing code, there is one guy on the side of your SQL that can help you write the code and then run it. So you can move to the next slide. No, we are fine on this. Thank you.
Oh, we're fine on that? Okay.
Like GitHub Copilot for SQL, yes.
Yeah.
We're fine
Okay.
on this. Now,
Okay.
all the
Mhm.
no. Oh, sorry. I'm saying you should.
Oh, maybe there's a lag.
Oh, there is for me. So sorry.
Yes. Okay.
What I'm saying now is GitHub Copilot for SQL, so which is fine by me.
Okay. So the next one is
No.
Fabric.
Now let's stay on the GitHub Copilot
sorry.
first. GitHub Copilot for SQL.
Okay.
Because I joined with my phone, so I think I was talking about the previous one before.
Okay.
So
Okay.
AI powered assistant inside of SSMS 2022, of course, Visual Studio Code, schema aware, version specific, and all of that. But we are talking about natural language that you're able to express. You can tell the AI guy. And I talk about you must have GitHub on the side, like GitHub account. And I say GitHub account, your email that, you just open GitHub and because it will be sync directly with your SQL. Now, natural language, you can describe what you want to do in plain English to the Copilot, and it's going to help you like generate the code. Then you can then execute it. You can see explain and optimize, select any query and ask Copilot to explain what it does. For instance, let's be done with this, but I'll then see if once we come back to your SSMS, I'll see your interface if you have that, so that you can then ask the AI guy to check the code. Now, select any query and ask Copilot to explain what it does or suggest optimization. So it's great for debugging legacy code. And then code completion. Of course, real time, there's what goat text suggestion as a type, as you're typing and tab to accept it. So while you're typing, it's just going to like a flash fill in Excel. So while you're typing, it's going to kind of, is this what you want to do? So it will reduce your syntax error and of course, boilerplate. Then schema awareness. So you read your active database connections. It knows the SQL version that you're running, sees the table and column and keys and relationship for contextual suggestion. Yes, meaning that he is aware of the schema of your table. Do I have just a moment? I do not have any code for this in my head, right? I think that was the last code.
Yes, that was the last one. Yes.
So before we go to the next slide, I would like that. I want to see your SSMS again. I want to be sure if you have this on the side. Let me expand this Copilot side to your right. This GitHub. Click in as if you want to select, before you select maybe the last code that from wrap up. I just want to check something. On our script, select.
On our script, sorry.
Select.
So select right here.
No. My point is it can start from wrap up 37 to 50.
Oh, sorry, the whole thing. Yeah. Okay.
Just ensure that you've copied first. At least let it be on the clipboard. But normally.
Yes, I've copied.
Okay. So Don't mind me because I'm using my phone. I need to replace it. I'll provide this here. Let's then
So I should paste.
Click that plus first. Don't paste yes. There is this. Yes, click. Let me see. Auto document answer this. Auto attach active document. Auto active document.
That's
Auto attach.
the
Choose the
query
active
page that we're
document first.
on.
Let me see.
Okay. Active document. Okay.
Don't mind me. Just type explain that. Let me see if though you've not signed in, I'm sure it's going to prompt you to do, but don't worry, I just want to check. Explain that. I'll explain this, yes. I'm sure that it will say it's signing. Let's see first.
Okay. Copilot. I have a
You said
Copilot
that
account.
don't mind. So
Huh?
yes, you get the point. Right?
Yes.
So you can do you have a GitHub account? Me that I know that it's going
I
to
do.
prompt. Okay, so you can go ahead as part of learning. So you can say
Continue with this
continue
one.
with Copilot and GitHub account. Sorry. I'm saying, do you have GitHub account? That's what I'm asking, not Copilot account.
Yes, I have a GitHub.
And so you can put in the
Okay.
because that was all the grammar I was saying before that if you are going to use the AI guy, you will need to have a GitHub account because it's in sync with so GitHub Copilot in SSMS provide AI this, and so on. GitHub Copilot work against your SSMS engine. You need a GitHub Copilot subscription engine version. You can see. So, meaning that GitHub Copilot works against your 2022 engine. You need a GitHub Copilot subscription engine version to
Are you reading
run.
your own or mine?
No, I'm just telling you. I'm not
Okay.
looking at.
Okay. Okay. So it says I should authorize.
Yes.
Okay. It
So
wants to
this
it
site is
wants to
trying to
open
open.
Microsoft Visual Studio /
You can
SSMS.
go ahead. It's fine. You can say open. I
So
want to see.
okay.
Because he's going to ask you for it's a subscription based, it's not free.
Free. Okay.
If your browser does not redirect, please visit setup page to continue.
It's not redirecting. So should I
And
go
you're
to
free, you can click on it. Let me see where it will take you.
the setup page? Okay.
Yes. Nothing is happening, right? Okay, not to worry,
Visit this setup page. Yeah, it's coming here.
Wait, it's
So
coming.
always, do I have to
Yes.
click that? Always allow
No,
GitHub to. No?
let's see first. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's because of that.
It's not moving from here.
So don't worry, it's fine.
Okay.
You have been redirected to unauthorized, or to the authorized. So don't worry. Or did any interface open? Oh, hold on. Did any
Something is
interface open?
on the in SSMS, it's trying to open, Sha. It's turning.
Okay, we can minimize the browser. Then let's see.
GitHub Copilot chat. Let's see this notification.
So maybe
Select repository.
SQL this version is not available. So at least what we've done so far, does it make more sense?
Yes, it does a lot.
Okay. So maybe we'll cancel this because I don't know. This one maybe we'll sleep. It's still going to be rolling. Sorry.
But what about if you use Google the Google Mail?
No, it's not
She's
even
trying to
the.
use.
Because
It's not that.
yes, I signed in
There's
with my
Google
email
Mail.
address with Gmail. Ah,
Okay.
where do I find my GitHub thing? Is gone. Oh.
No, click in the same place.
Okay. Here, I close
Where is your
the.
cursor?
My cursor
Click,
is here.
yes.
I close
See, look
the.
up. There is
Yes.
this drop down at the top that is looking like a robot. Beside it, top right.
This side, top right.
Take your cursor to top right. Still go up.
Here.
Yes.
Aha. Okay. Thank you. So,
Drop.
what do
There is
I
a
do?
drop down. Don't cancel. There is a drop down
Okay.
by the side of that robot.
Mm-hmm.
No, go back up. There is a
Oh,
drop down
sorry. I'm
beside.
sorry. I'm sorry. I get
No,
you.
no, I understand.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
Normally, yes, it's because this thing is still working. Yes, but okay. Try and open a chat. Though this is the open chat, but just try and click on it. So if it's not, then okay, drop down the one in front of GitHub Copilot chat. Close.
If I
Click on close.
close, yeah.
If you close, you're still going to close that. Then bring it. Then the go to the where you are. Go to the right. Click on the one on your right.
This one,
The the last one.
send feedback.
Don't worry. Just click. I want to see if he's able to. So don't worry. It's fine. I don't want you to close this
How is
and
this
then
one
so
should
it's we
stop
can
now?
escape. And if it doesn't stop, that is I
If it
wouldn't know
stops,
what
I
it's
can
looking
try
for.
the other one. Yeah, that's the
If it
point.
stops, you will see
With
that
my Gmail.
interface. Yes.
Hmm.
So any question, please?
I know what I will do.
Okay.
Let me do this. Save
You want to
changes.
save, then you now close it.
Close and then come back in. Mm,
Okay.
yeah. Mm.
Okay.
Troubleshooting. Why is it telling me working on it? Don't
So just wait.
yeah.
You might be lucky.
Yes. So it's come
How
back
can I
here
help
now.
you?
So I
Say
was saying
no, you must have selected something.
yeah, there's no okay.
But you have not have you signed in? That's another thing.
Signed into GitHub.
You know what? No, it's fine. Yeah, it's signed into GitHub. No, not
Okay.
from your.
But you know when I put a question, then it took me to GitHub,
And
right?
so I thought you want to use Gmail now.
Yes, but I wanted to open it up for me, or I should just go straight to GitHub. You know, I put a question here, and then it
Don't
took
even
me
worry.
through.
Just bring back the script and then let's ask question. If he's now throwing that up again, I mean we'll end the class today here. No, we look at the other slides to finish this, but there is no code for them because it has to do with all of this particular GitHub kind of thing.
Yeah.
Every other thing we have done so far is it has nothing to do with the AI assisted stuff. So, but this one we want to do, even the next one is about Fabric, I think, yeah, Fabric Copilot. Like the next slide.
I'm looking for my
What did you save it as?
I can't remember. I know I saved them all in SQL Server management. No, it's not though.
And so
It will be
no,
in
no,
program.
not to worry. Just go
Okay.
and copy one of the script again and paste. We only
Okay.
want to ask
You ask
this
a
guy.
question, yeah?
We will
Okay.
not run it.
Okay. Okay. So let me copy that last one. Okay. So I should put it in the new query.
Yes, you're fine.
Okay.
So you can select it. Highlight it
Select,
first.
highlight it, and say explain this. Yeah.
So, but hold on before you send it. What exactly did you say you want to do with Gmail?
I wanted to. There was an option to sign in with my credentials or
Oh,
sign
that
in
one.
with Gmail.
Okay, no problem. So if you still paste this, it would ask you the same thing. So it's fine. You can say explain the
Yes.
highlighted, or what does this mean?
Explain the. Okay. Explain the highlight.
Highlighted script.
Okay, so when I went to run it, Aminu.
Yeah, yeah, enjoy you.
Aminu, hey,
Because when he came
party,
back, I
party,
saw
party.
agent. The
Eh?
agent was not down there before, actually. This
Okay,
agent at the
that's true.
bottom left. So
Yes,
I
it's
didn't want to
true.
be. What is it saying? Two argument connection. This is from SQL something server. Note that MCP server malicious something something something. What's that?
Yeah.
True. Please
Okay, I have
carefully
to
review.
confirm. Be something.
Yes,
Okay.
because
Confirm.
that agent was not there before actually.
Yes, that's true. Okay. Approve request from SQL tools to use GPT-5 mini maximum tokens charged to your account. Which account? Are you charging me money?
No,
Taking my
don't let it,
tokens.
like I said, it's subscription based. So don't worry,
Yeah.
don't send it. So
Okay.
that they don't go and yes, I know.
Okay.
If there's any card that you have assigned to, you just see debit. So don't
Okay.
approve. So
Okay.
I already mentioned that it's actually subscription based.
Yes.
So it's fine. So let's look at the next slide. The next slide, too, I'm sure is about Copilot subscription
Yes,
for
it's
Fabric.
fabric. Yeah.
So let me, what does what does this say? Well, like so Fabric Copilot bring AI assisted to SQL database workload in Microsoft Fabric. So the chat pane accept natural language, just like this particular one that we're looking at. So it's, I mean, just know that if you're going to also use that, Copilot is the AI guy, so it's not free. So it's built on the same AI tool as SSMS Copilot. You get. So consistent experience across Fabric Portal, SSMS 22, and um, virtual virtual studios. So you can move to the next because there is no code. It's just a natural language guy. So this one also, they are in the same family of the, but this is there's what we call MCP. So anyway, you see, before before I understood, I mean SQL, when I say MCP, I would think it's Microsoft Certified Professional. Actually, that is it. That is what it used to be. So MCP means Microsoft Certified Professional. Then even till now, but in the context of SQL, it is Model Context Protocol. So open protocol standardizing how AI agents safely interact with the database, like a USB-C port kind of thing for AI application. So from the AI clients to MCP server and to the SQL server, that is the flow. Like Visual Code, Copilot, they are the client, the AI agent guy. Then they interact with the data API in the builder. And then we have on-premise, like your SSMS, which is not in the, like your SQL Server, rather, which is on-premise, which has nothing to do with cloud. So you also look at that and also look at the one in the cloud, which Azure and Fabric, and then we have what we call Docker also. So this we just show this SQL MCP server tools. What are those tools that are Those ones are the one. List table. What does it do? Discover available table and the schema. Read data. It will query the row with filters and then pagination. Create item with insert new rows with types, values, and all of that. Then there's the security and architecture. And that is all that. So is there any other slide after this? Yes, AI workflow integration. This is also very important to note because of for knowledge sake and of course for exam sake, is very important. So the real power comes from combining these AI tools in your development workload or workflow. So you can auto with Copilot and then connect via MCP and analyze with Fabric. There is that integration synchronization, then govern with what we call RBAC. So, and of course, instruction file. So best practice, always review AI generated SQL before production. So you can start with read-only access for the AI agent. So the point is that whatever it is that the AI guy is also doing, they said that best practice is that always review. And that is what you see at the bottom left. So you use explain to validate query. Explain this. That's why it was okay. What I've highlighted, explain it. So easy to validate, then you can start with read only. So we can move to the next slide. So when to use what? This one is like a decision guide. So when do I use this? When do I use that? Right. So that is what this is really saying. So this key takeaway summarizes this key takeaway summarizes the most important concepts from all the four modules, right? So the SQL Server 2025 with AI to represent a major step forward in database development production. Yes, that's what I'm saying that mostly now we'll be advising people to actually install SQL Server 2025 because it's the guy with the full pack of AI. So anyways, when to use what? High throughput OTP, right? What is it about in memory OTP? So this is just like a decision guide. So everything that we have done so far, we've done a lot, and then we have tried several steps, and we have some code that we've written. So what we are going to do is I will stop. I think that's the last slide, right?
We have key takeaways here, and then yes, that's the end.
Okay, let's see the key takeaways. So the key takeaways, of course, SQL Server runs everywhere, either on premise or Docker, which you've seen this on the previous slide, really. Docker, Azure Pass, or Fabrics. So you want to match table type to the workload. What this is to say that you need to understand. I mean, this is just summary of everything that we've done so far, really. SQL Server 25 add native and regex for the match, JSON type improvement, GitHub Copilot for these, GitHub Copilot and Fabric Copilot accelerated SQL authoring with schema awareness. Of course, the AI guy is aware of this, your database and then the schema, and then MCP connected agent to database safely with recap and then standard protocol. So for exam's sake, this is very important that you note. So on this note, I'll say we should end this session today. The reason is if we start, but let me seek our consent first so that I don't just say that. So hold it, Mr. Steven, Mr. Elijah.
Okay.
Right? Is that fine? Very good thing to do.
To start the new slides
one.
next week.
Oh, you have the new
Guys,
slide there, right?
yes, I have them here.
Okay.
Session 2, secure, optimize, and ship SQL. What happened to my slide? Hey,
No problems.
Something happened. Maybe that's just confirming for us that next week.
No problems. Would, if you're unable to pull it up, you can always.
Hey
Let's see.
guys, we need to hear your voices.
This is it here. Is it DP session 2? I just
Session
saw
two.
in your recently doc. Use arrow to go back first.
Oh,
Use arrow to
oh.
go back. Arrow to
Okay.
go back. Look at it under
Yeah,
recent.
okay. Let me see whether it's from here that's the issue is. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, let me move to the next one just to be sure. The next one.
Sorry.
Yes, you can cancel this item.
Okay.
Move to the
Okay,
next. I
next one.
want to, yes. Okay, good. This confirms that. So this is what we'll be looking at. Yes, you can move to the next one. There's something I want to be sure that you have.
Learning objective.
The next one.
Implement data security and compliance.
Don't worry, next one. You know we've not started. I just want to be sure that.
Okay, I should just, you tell me when to stop, right?
I will tell you. Oh, okay. Don't worry. It's all right. So, okay, I understand. So that's I will prepare some codes
Okay.
and then share. Okay, so it is fine. So next week, Mr. Steven, is that fine by you? So that
For me,
we'll
it's
start with
okay.
this
Yeah.
next week. Okay. Okay. So next week we'll pick this one. I would also try and write some code, then I'll share with my colleague, then we'll also be able to share with us. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so
All right.
much,
Thank you.
Oli.
Yeah.
Thank you, Franca. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye for now from here.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Jide. Thank you for sharing. And yes,
Thank
have a
you.
lovely, lovely weekend.
You
Thank
too.
you. Okay. Thank you, Elijah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you. Bye.
Franca. Bye.
Have a great weekend. Bye.
Please ensure to end the so that you will not leave, so that you will
Okay.
not continue to. Yes, Mr. Elijah. Oh, bye. So when you stop the
Okay.
recording, you can
Yes, I've
also
stopped it.
end the meeting too.